Hello and welcome to Peggy's Plants, coming to you from Central Florida. Today I'd like to take you along with me to Lowe's Garden Center to do some plant shopping. From what I hear, there's a really nice selection in the clearance department and some new plants in that I may be interested in. So I didn't waste any time coming straight over to the clearance plants. And the first thing I noticed is there's a lot of outdoor plants, a lot of landscaping plants. But today I'm looking for house plants. And this is a nice arrangement of succulents, which is being offered for half price, which would put it at $12.50. Not bad at all. Moving over here, and a kokedama is an orchid. Let's see. This one is $12.50. They have a lot of orchids over here, actually. Let's check some of these out. They look to be in really good condition. This is how I like to buy my orchids. They just are missing blooms for the most part. But if you know how to work with orchids and you can get them to rebloom, this is a great way to get some good deals. This one I'm really liking because it's a flower color that I don't have, and it's the miniature flowers, which I really like. And it's in a bamboo pot for $10. Not bad at all. And look at this. This is something I've never seen before, a Vanda orchid on clearance. Now these usually go for $37, so half price is $18.50, but that's a great deal. Love it. I'm very interested in this one. Okay, and here is a little bonsai in a nice ceramic pot. And sometimes the clearance is just worth, even getting the pot is a great deal. And the plant is bonus. Just clip off the little dead leaves on this one and, make sure there's no pests. Might be a great deal for someone. And over here, this is an aglaonema. This is actually how I got my aglaonemas, all half price, normally $15.98. And look at this orchid. Now this is something I'm interested in. Looks like an Oncidium hybrid or a Cattleya hybrid. Really nice. Might be interested in that. Lots of orchids today, more than I've ever seen. And all of these are normally $15.98, so they are $8. This one is a peace lily, not in the worst condition, just some dead leaves. And let's see what else there is to see here. Just a lot of plants out here today. And here are more orchids, and these look to be in excellent shape, really. This is a whole arrangement. It has the orchid in there as well as some plants. This is a beautiful yellow orchid still in bloom. Look at this one. A little bromeliad and kokedama. These orchids look really good to be in the clearance section. I'm really excited. I like to get these and mount them in my trees in my yard. I keep some in the house every now and then, but for the most part, I like to mount them outdoors. This one actually has a double bloom spike. I always go for the most bloom spikes possible when purchasing orchids. And this one is in perfect condition. This one's going to have to go home with me. Moving on, more outdoor plants, ferns, heather, all kinds of stuff out here. And look at these fiddly figs. Now around here, this part of Florida, we grow a lot of fiddly figs outside. I actually have a big one like this in my yard, and they do quite well, even in the sun. These have not been acclimated to sun, clearly because they're a little burnt. But for $50, do you see the size of these plants for $50? Amazing. Some flowers. Let's see. Here is the price chart. So it shows you over a certain price they're half off, and how much they are for the lower plants. The bigger plants tend to be the ones over, the ones that get in the half price range tend to be the better deals in my opinion. Now here we go. This I might consider just for the planter itself. Let's see how much it is. So yeah, that's kind of a lot. I don't know that I would pay that just for the planter, but it just depends on what you're looking for. This is a really cute pot. This is a really nice pot. And the price isn't bad. $7, I would buy that just for the pot alone. Very nice. More orchids, some bromeliads. This is the most plants I've seen in the clearance section in a while. And look at this. This is the problem. We've had a lot of rain, and this is why most of these plants are on clearance. They're just full of water. Some of them are wilting because of that and struggling, but a lot of them you just pour out the water, let them dry out, and the plant's okay. We have some begonias over here, ivy, clearly a little of everything, and not in the worst condition either for the most part. Let's see if we can find something else interesting. Again, this is a whole orchid arrangement, a bromeliad, a orchid, and a pothos, or philodendron. For that price, you just can't beat it. That's excellent. And a ceramic pot on top of that. So yeah, definitely some great deals to be had here. Moving over here, another aglaonema. And these are half price, normally $16. This is a really cute vessel. This would be great for propagations. It has a little test tube in it. And the round part of this pot is actually ceramic. Yeah. For $13, half price, $6.50, I would definitely do that. Very nice. And here's a whole tray of begonias and small plants. And these would be $4 on clearance. Nice, very nice. Normally $5.98. So not quite half price, which is why I feel like the bigger plants that are half price tend to be better deals, but you can still find some really good stuff here. Now this one would be $4 as well, so that one is basically half price. These don't look too good. Let's keep looking. This is nice. Look at this snake plant, this Dracena. And let's see what the price is on this. $9.50 for a nice Dracena as well as a ceramic pot. Let's see what else can find that is interesting here. Some of them are a little on the struggle bus, but for the most part, for clearance plants, hey, come get your clearance plants. Check out your Lowe's. And like I say, after bad weather, best time to shop for clearance plants. So if you've had a lot of rain and things like that, where it's going to fill up the cash po, time to look in the clearance section. These are some cute little $4 ones that I found. And again, African violets, begonias, and even this pothos. These would all be $4 plants on clearance. So definitely a nice selection of plants, nice variety to be had today in the clearance section. We're out of clearance and in the store, and look at this tiny dancer, this alocasia tiny dancer here. Don't see these very frequently in any of the stores here. So $22.98. I think they're becoming more common because I have started to see them lately. Haven't bought one. I had one a while back. Here is the Shangri-La. Not a favorite of mine, but it's a new one in the Costa Farms Trending Tropical collection. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pass on this one. Just not a favorite for me. But $19.98, all of these Trending Tropicals here at Lowe's are $19.98. You see some White Knights, some ZZ Chameleons, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Yeah, so nice selection of the old school trending tropicals. And here are some of the orchids that I saw outside for half price. Then this one, is full price, and to me doesn't look much different than the one outside, except the one outside was flipping out of its pot. But hey, I'd try it for half price. And here are some of the begonias, like the ones you saw outside. If you're not up to rehabbing plants, then definitely come in here. And you know, I love the small ones for $5.98. A lot of times I like to start my plants from small because they seem to acclimate better to my home, and I have a better chance with them. Sometimes the big mature ones just tank at home. So I don't know if that's just me. Tell me what your experience is. Okay, and look at the fiddly figs. These are Costa Farms as well. And they are going for $19.98. They have the shingling plants. I'm not seeing anything that they don't normally have other than the Shangri-La. And this looks like a big hairy tarantula coming out of this plant. I couldn't have that at my house. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but hey, I'm just being honest. And Syngoniums lately, I have gotten so into Syngoniums. This one for $7.98. It's a very nice size. I love the variety of Syngoniums, and they're usually not that expensive. Nice looking ivy. Very pretty. I hear they're spider mites. I can't speak on that. I have only tried ivy once, so yeah, it didn't go well, so that was that. But very pretty nonetheless. Don't skip the small plants. Lots of good stuff. Look at these alocasias. Now, this is actually what I was looking for when I came in here because I heard there was some alocasias that are not normally here. And look at this one. The thing I don't like about these is they don't have the name, the kind of alocasia. And I'm not that well versed in alocasias, but I love this one. I think it's going to have to go home with me. These are absolutely gorgeous. Me and alocasias, I love them. They kind of like me sometimes. So, and look at this one, the all green one. Very nice. If you know the name of these, let me know. This green one and the first one. Checking over the smalls over here to make sure I haven't missed any goodies. The begonias always attract my attention. I'm trying not to get into too many different plant families because I think I just lose my mind. My house is already too full of plants, but I just love them. And look over here. I love these little two-tone pots. Very nice. And look at the alocasias. Dieffenbachia. Let's see. $25. Not bad. Not bad. And very healthy looking, nice looking plants for sure. Back outside looking at the caladiums. I have planted so many caladium bulbs in my yard and they are starting to come up and they're absolutely easy to grow and beautiful plants. And definitely can make a statement in your landscaping. Over here for $15.98, normally $19.98. Look at the size of these Monstera deliciosas. Yeah, definitely want to check the outdoor plants when you're buying plants because some of these philodendron, monstera, and things like that, aglaonema, they're among the landscaping plants because you can use them outdoors as well. Look at this Dieffenbachia. Look at the size of it. Nice markings. And the price is $22.98. Look at the size of that versus, say, the ones in the trending tropical pots. And this philodendron moonlight, beautiful. And look how big. And let's see. For $26.98, that's an excellent deal. Very nice. Moving on. And look at these fiddly figs. Now compare these to the fiddly figs that were inside in the trending tropical pots for $20. Let's see what the price is on these. The price on these is $24.98. So for $5 more, you get a really nice size fiddly fig. And over here, some philodendron rojo Congo. Very nice size. Again, I love those red petioles. And these are $27. Let's see what else catches my eye. Oh, these are really pretty. Look at the roses. Apparently, you can still be planting roses. I have roses. I'm a novice. Don't know much about them, but I love trying to grow them. My mom got me started on them when she sent me some bare root roses. But look at the colors. Absolutely beautiful. Very nice. I would love to have a bunch of roses in my yard. Look at this flower. Nice. Okay, moving on. Look at the aglaonema here. And again, compare these to the ones you see in the small ceramic pots. This is a huge one. This is $50 from Casa Farm, so a little pricey, but a lot bigger than the ones that you pay $20 for. So very nice. It just depends on what you're going for, what you're doing with them, I would imagine. But very nice and healthy. Look, everything in here today is looking really healthy. I mean, other than the ones that were on the clearance racks, but they look pretty good for clearance plants in my opinion. More philodendron. I think these are the California philodendron, but $25. Look at all that plant. I mean, you could break that up and make several plants out of it. And look at this regal shield over here, this alocasia regal shield. These are beautiful. Nice big leaves, red undersized, nice veining. Let's see how much they are. Not even $20. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take all of these home. I don't know where I would put them, but I'd have them in the house, in the yard. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, stay well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.